Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. Once again, as always, my name is Darhoth. Welcome to the stream for tonight. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Darhoth. So tonight, for those of you who've been watching the last week or so, you know that we started out with about 500 packs. We are now down to 150 packs. And so we don't have too many more packs to open in the grand scheme of things. However, tonight we are going to do an arena, and we are going to open 100 packs. So we'll do the arena. I'm going to write an article for the Hearthstone website once this is all done. Basically, the idea of it's going to be what happens when you open 500 packs. I'll have links to the YouTube videos, but I'll go through how many legendaries I got, how many epics I got, what the drop rates were, how many goldens we got, how much arcane dust we got, what cards I had left that I never got, and whether or not with the arcane dust I was able to actually craft a complete set. So keep your eyes out on the Hearthstone site for that article. Probably won't be until next week, but you know, that will be the plan. So just realized I wasn't clicked in the window, so you guys were getting none of the wonderful Hearthstone music. Alright, so we will start the night off with an arena run. So how's everybody doing tonight? Has anybody else gotten into the beta yet? And I do also want to say, for those of you who have not heard the news, we have a celebrity among us in the stream tonight. Holysnowva, aka Snow, although he's now changed his Battle.net tag. He won the Mana Grind tournament this weekend with a weapon deck. Which class was it, Snow? I always assume Paladin with you. I think it was a Paladin deck. So yeah, so he won the Mana Grind tournament. Congratulations to Holysnowva. And yeah, so glad that he won. He's a good guy, good stream viewer. I, of course, firmly believe that the reason he won was because of my guidance and influence in teaching about the game. Probably more likely he saw all the mistakes that I made and learned what he should not do. But you know what? Hey, however I can help, that's what I'm here for. So, let's go ahead and get started. We'll rock out the arena. Now, we do have some daily quests real quick to show you guys what the daily quests are. I was actually gone for 4 days, so I just got back, had a great vacation. I went to Houston, Texas, visited some friends there, had a really, really good time. Sorry, I've got something I'm trying to take care of on my phone at the same time. But yeah, had a great time. It was very, very enjoyable. Definitely missed my Hearthstone, missed some streaming, but glad to be back. So that's why I have 3 daily quests here. I did play, you see I have 1 victory. I played a couple games earlier just to shake the rust off. We have 3 victories, Paladin or Warrior victory, and Paladin or Priest victory. So, to the extent we could play a Paladin, might be pretty good. So, oh, that's cool, Snow. So, for those of you who are watching this on Twitch or YouTube, Holysnowva said he's going to probably stream the next Mana Grind tournament. I may actually... Let me think about this. I may actually play in the Mana Grind tournament this week. I'll be in town. I have tennis Saturday morning, but I don't have anything after that. So maybe I'll play in the Mana Grind tournament as well. Maybe Holysnowva and I will play against each other. So, alright. So let's go ahead and get back to the arena. So, of course, since we have Paladin daily quests, we have no Paladins. So what we do here is we have Mage, Warlock, and Rogue. We don't have enough people in the stream really to worry with opening a poll, but go ahead and type in stream what you'd rather play, Mage, Warlock, or Rogue, and that is what we'll do. Let's see, any other news in Hearthstone going on right now? Obviously, BlizzCon is coming up. For those of you who haven't heard the news, Blizzard is going to be hosting a invitational tournament during BlizzCon for Hearthstone. They've invited some very well-known streamers, Artosis, Day9, Kriparian, but they also invited Noxious, who is one of the homegrown Hearthstone streamers, so I'm really excited about that. I hope that Noxious does well. I hope that Noxious wins. He's a really good guy. I used to talk to him a little bit in the pre-beta days, and yeah, so I really hope he wins. But check that out. Check out the BlizzCon website. They haven't put the schedule up yet, but I think it'll be pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, let's see, what else in the world of Hearthstone has been going on? More beta waves have been going out. Expect open beta at the latest will be at BlizzCon. No real patch news or anything, so Anything I'm forgetting, guys, in the stream? So it looks like we're going to be going Warlock.
Soul shall be
So for our arena tonight, you know, we've tried a couple times this idea of going with big minions in arena, and it just doesn't work. I think in arena you really need to go with early aggression, early to mid game aggression, get your damage in, get consistent cards out there. So that's kind of how I think we should build the deck. For a Warlock, I really like the Imp Master because she generates imps, which are demons. So all of your demon synergy cards work well. Think of these three, it's got to be Imp Master. And guys, as always, for those of you who are watching the stream live, feel free to chime in with your suggestions. So yeah, I'll follow you as well, Snow. Definitely on Twitch. I definitely will follow you. Let me know if you stream. Obviously, if you stream the tournament, I'm streaming the tournament. I can't watch you at the time. So you have these three. You know, Stormwind Champion is really solid for arena, but you can't beat the Leper Gnome. Yeah, I agree. Stormwind is a great big drop, but I love me my Leper Gnome too much. That Leper Gnome is going to give us value every game. That Stormwind Champion we may never even get to play in a good situation. So these are all good cards. They really are. Drain Life gives us a form of removal, as does Stormwind Knight with the charge. Bloodfin Raptor is a solid card that you can coin into. I think here I'd rather go Drain Life. Good early to mid-game removal. It's kind of hard to beat. Let's see. I think there's really only one choice here, right? I mean, not the Priestess of Elune and Stormpike Commando aren't good, but Sinjin is just an easy pick all day long. So we do obviously want some big minions. No, Bodo, we haven't opened the packs yet. We're doing arena first, and then we'll open packs after the arena. So you did not miss it. So Dread Infernal here. Not really great choices. Bloodsail Raider. We're not gonna have a weapon as a Murloc, as a Warlock. War Golem. It's a very bland 7/7 for 7. I think I'm actually gonna go Murloc Tidehunter here. It's a poor man's Defias, but I think it's the way to go. Some good choices here. Sacrificial Pact is a form of heal. If we happen to play against someone who plays a demon, we can use it on the enemy demon. That includes Jaraxxus. Booty Bay Bodyguard is a great taunt. And Novice Engineer is good for draw power, although not as important for draw power with Warlocks, but still nice to have draw power in your deck. What do you guys think here of these three? I think any of them would be good, honestly. Yeah, taunt. Novice. I'm working on my own version of bread. So is bread like a... explain to me what bread is, Hyde Hill. Is it a prioritization of cards to take? Yeah, Booty Bay Bodyguard, the Booty Guard gets removed pretty easily. It's an acronym for drafting and magic. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go Novice Engineer. Alright, so we have some rares here. Ravenhold Assassin's not bad with the stealth. Shadow Flame is pretty cool. I wish they'd give you golden cards in Arena. I think that'd be neat. Just so people see them. For Doomguard, you know, they've made Doomguard a little bit better recently. Actually, no, I'm thinking of a different minion. Doomguard for a 5 for 5/7 with charge is really nice. It's really hard to remove from the field. You get a 5-point spell out of him. You discard 2 random cards. It's actually not that bad that late in the game. Shadow Flame is really good for removal. I'm tempted to go Doomguard here. Let's Doomguard it up. Not a big fan of questing adventure and arena. It's just hard to get the synergy you need for it. Unless you save them to late game. Shadow Flame Shadow Flame destroy a friendly minion. It's not terrible. I do like Demolisher though. He's hard to remove. You almost always get value out of him. Demolisher is like a soft taunt, which is really nice for Arena. I don't know. Demolisher or Shadow Flame? What do you guys think? Sorry, I was just changing something real quick. Demolisher. Everybody really likes the Injured Blade Master lately. So I guess he's a 3 for 4/3. He can't really heal. So he's not... I mean, this isn't great. I mean, Cold Light Oracle gives us draw power. So, I mean, granted, it gives 2 cards to the opponent player. But it also gives 2 cards to us. Mana Wraith basically slows things down. Yeah, I'll go Blade Master. Alright, so we have epics here. So they made, this is the minion I was thinking of before. Pit Lord they made a little bit better. 4 for 5/6 and deal 5 damage to your hero. You drop this guy on turn 4, it's pretty strong. I mean, you think about it, he can kill Sinjin on turn 4. Bane of Doom is a solid card. Big Game Hunter is really good in Arena. It can really turn a game sometimes. If your opponent drops a Ragnaros and you kill it with a Big Game Hunter, you know, his day is pretty sad. Bane of Doom is nice because it's removal / summon. And the minions it can summon are pretty good. I tend to like Bane of Doom. It looks like you guys like it as well. I think Bane of Doom is the best of these. I think Pit Lord still needs a little love. Maybe deal 3 damage. I don't know. Go on Bane of Doom. Ooh, interesting choices here. So, I know I said we were going to stay away from the big minions. Sinjin obviously is great value. That's probably what we should go here. I've become a fan of Venture Company Mercenary because he has a 5/7/6. Even though it makes your minions cost a lot more, he's such a big minion to drop on turn 5. But Harvest Golem gives you good board presence on turn 3. I think I'm going to go Sinjin though. I think Sinjin's just hard not to go, honestly. My cat's decided it's time to start meowing at me for the night. So let's see, we have Taunt and a Voidwalker. Gives us good early Taunt, but Summoning Portal gives you so many options. You get a Summoning Portal out, and it can be really good for you. Sorry, my cat is just getting really attention wanting. Let's see, we have Voidwater, Acolyte Pain, Leper Gnome. Hey Jack, good evening, welcome to the stream. My weekend was good. I had a really good time in Houston. Had fun, so... let's see. Voidwalker, Acolyte of Pain, or Leper Gnome. Voidwalker, solid early taunt. Acolyte of Pain gives us some draw power. I love Leper Gnome. You know I love me some Leper Gnome. You guys like the Voidwalker? I still think Leper Gnome is better. I do think we should get some draw power. I don't like relying just on my hero power as a Warlock for draw power. Void plus Demon Fire is a 3/5 on turn 2. Maybe. If we get lucky enough to have that combo. I'm going Leper Gnome. Sorry, I can't resist the Leper Gnome. Hey Meat Trioff, welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Raging Worgen is a great card, although I really prefer it for a mage deck. Amani Berserker is also in a rage. I think we have to go Soulfire. Oh, I love me some Flame Imp. Love me some Flame Imp. Sense Demons is obviously always good as well. If we happen to get Jiraxis later, Sense Demons can be really good. Sense Demons is also a form of card draw, because we get 2 demons out of it. What do you guys think? Sense Demons or Flame Imp? Priestess of Elune isn't bad either. Restoring 4 health to your hero, that's basically the equivalent of 2 cards if you're thinking about it in terms of Warlock hero power. I tend to think Flame Imp though. I really love early aggression in Warlock decks. I'm going Flame Imp. Well, now we could take that Voidwalker that we passed on earlier. Which I like. You know, Ogre Magi is not a bad card, actually, for a Warlock deck. Spell damage you can use every once in a while, and it's a solid minion. But I like Voidwalker here. Interesting choices. I think we have to go Hellfire. I feel like in a Warlock Arena deck, you need at least a couple Hellfires to really have a viable deck. You just can't. The AoE clear is just too strong. Too strong. Alright, so we have a chance to take some big minions. We don't have too much in the way of big minions yet. Stormwind Champion, as someone mentioned before, is probably the best big minion in the game. Bloodfin Raptor is a really good 2-drop, just as a 3-2. I think I'm going to go Stormwind Champion here. We still have 12 more cards to go, so we're pretty good in terms of early aggression. Alright, so we have more epics. Speaking of removal, we have Twisting Nether. We could go with a second Bane of Doom, which would be pretty interesting. But I think it's pretty hard not to take Twisting Nether when you have the chance. I really like Bane of Doom, though. But Twisting Nether is a board reset. Yeah, I think you gotta go Twisting Nether if you get the chance. Alright, so going back to our theme of early to mid game, we could really use some draw power as well. For that reason, I'm going Dragon's Mechanic here. Silverhand Knight fits that same role, but Voidwalker gives us more early taunt. I really feel like we need some draw power. Hopefully we get some draw power cards. Because we have a lot of low minions coming in here. Soulfire is good for removal. And you can do it as direct damage to the hero. Yeah, let's go Soulfire. It may give us a win condition at some point. Here's some good value minions. So we could go a second Imp Master. Or we could go an Emperor Cobra. I really like Emperor Cobra. But Imp Master does generate demon tokens for us. But I think you gotta go Emperor Cobra. Some of you guys think Imp Master again. We haven't gotten Power Overwhelming or Demon Fire or any of the good buffs, so I'm a little worried about this deck at this point. Let's go Emperor Cobra. We could really use some 2, 3, 4 drops, maybe a couple 5s. Azure Drake gives us draw power, which is really nice, and the spell damage actually could be pretty helpful. We could go another Demolisher. We're going to be really early aggression here with this deck if we go another Demolisher. I like the Drake better, because it gives us draw power, which I think we're going to need in the mid to late game for sure. I'm going Drake. So we could Fin Creeper it up, which would give us more taunt. Fin Creeper is not a bad taunt minion by any means. Corruption, you get to kill a minion, they get a turn to use it. Earthen Ring Farseer is nice, early heal. Although at level 3, well, it's good for Warlock. Because a lot of times you will have low health even at turn 3. Healer for the Blade Master is not a bad idea. That's a good idea. This is why Holysnowva won the tournament. Because he knows these things. Alright. I think Sense Demons. Stormpike Commando is nice, but I think Sense Demons I mean, what do we have demon-wise, though, really? We don't have much. Doomguard, Dread Infernal. I still think it's worth it. That's right. I took Blood Imp. I will Fist Pound take Blood Imp every time I see it, just about. We could use a 2-drop in here. But I like Wolf Rider because of the charge. Cobalt Geomancer tends to get removed pretty much immediately. Whereas Wolf Rider, you get to do 3 damage and hopefully maybe even keep him around. So Stone Test Board gives us another 1-drop option, but we have lots of 1-drops, so I'm not worried about that. So I think we go Wolf Rider. Could really use some draw power, and look what we got. We have Mortal Coil, which gives us some draw power, or a second Summoning Portal. The problem with these Summoning Portals, though, is we don't have much draw power. So if we get a Summoning Portal out, I'm not sure how long we'll be able to actually support the Summoning Portal. I think 2 is a bit overkill. Let's go Mortal Coil. Alright, final card. What do you guys think about the Cold Light Oracle? I think the choice really, Felguard is good, but we have so many low minions. I think Doomguard or Cold Light Oracle is the way to go. I like Doomguard. We already have 1. We have Sense Demons. Alright, let's go Doomguard. I'm a little concerned about the lack of draw power in this deck. I mean, we have 1 Novice Engineer, and we have, what, 1 Mortal Coil. Draw power isn't as terrible, obviously, with Warlocks, because you can generate your own draw power. I don't like hurting myself. I know, I'm a lock. Alright. So let's get this started. Yeah, we have Sense Demons, that's true. Alright, so we'll see how it goes. Once again, this is the first game of this Warlock Arena. My name is Darhoth. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Darhoth. Also check out Hearthstone.com and the Hearthstone 101 guide. All of that information can be found in the Twitch channel description or in the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube. Alright, so we're playing Rio the Priest. Good start for us here. We don't need the Stormwind Champion this early. Alright, so against the Priest, I'm going to go ahead and play the Leper Gnome first because he won't really have a good way of dealing with it. If this was a rogue or a mage, I might not do that. Now I could go ahead and coin into the Blood Imp and then play Murloc Tidehunter on turn 2. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Job's done.
So this is obviously a good start for us. Yeah, he could drop the Northshire Cleric. But, I mean, he'll only get really 1 turn out of it, because we'll have the charge next turn if we need it.
I must consider.
And I like the Tidehunter on turn 2, because with the Flame Imp, with the Blood Imp out, the Murloc Tidehunter, I mean, it's going to be a 2-2, no, a 3-2, no, yeah, a 2-2 and a 1-2. It's pretty nice. So let's see, he dropped Ancient Watcher. So, as a priest, he's dropping Ancient Watcher because he's probably going to try to silence it, which will make it a 4-5, which could be pretty interesting. Yeah, if he does silence his Watcher, then, you know, we'll have to do some ugly, like, 3-for-1 trade or something. That's really the only thing you can do with Ancient Watcher is either give him Taunt or silence him. But, you know, priests have, what, a 0 cost? And then silence a 0 cost spell for priests, so, you know, you drop that guy on turn 2 and you silence him and all of a sudden you have a 4-5 on turn 2. It's pretty nasty. So we could go ahead and drop the Wolf Rider. I'm a little leery of overextending at this point. So I think what I'm going to do is draw a card and play my Leper Gnome. Just keep putting damage into him. I'm gonna save the Wolf Rider in case he does silence the Ancient Watcher, because then we can play the Wolf Rider and hopefully kill the Ancient Watcher on turn 1. So that's a good trade for us. He traded a 4-2 for a 2-1, and he took 2 damage in the meantime. That's kind of a desperation trade, which is a good sign for us. It means he doesn't have Holysnowva or something to clear the board. So let's see, we could play Summoning Portal, which will accelerate after that, which is not a bad idea. Could play Dragonling Mechanic to get even more board control. Again, I'm a little worried about overextending here. I'm going to go ahead and play Summoning Portal. We'll keep it as a form of soft taunt. We'll just keep doing damage. The problem with our Dread Infernal is that he'll kill our Flame Imp if we play him, but... Alright, so we're going to need to take out that Flesh-Eating Ghoul pretty quick. Because with all our small minions, that Flesh-Eating Ghoul is going to start increasing pretty quickly. We'll probably 2-for-1 trade next turn. Oh, did I call him a Flame Imp? Oh, you know what I meant, the Blood Imp. You knew what I meant. Alright, so we can Wolf Rider into the Flesh-Eating Ghoul.
Ready to ride. Taste my steel.
And then, let's see. You know what? I think we just keep...
Just me and Mr. Bitey.
Put some minions out. Yeah, I could have played Stormwind Champion there. But I think what I'm going to do here... really just trying to get some larger minions out so that now if he does play Holysnowva, it won't clear the board, and that will leave enough minions that we can play Stormwind Champion next turn and hopefully hit him pretty hard. He's kind of left with a choice here. He's either got a Holysnowva, maybe he's finally going to silence his Watcher.
I smell blood.
No, he doesn't really have good options, it looks like. So next turn, we will play the Stormwind Champion, hit him in the face. We'll be at 3, 6, 9, 10,
injured?
12 points of damage. So... oh, 16 points of damage. And we would discard our Dread Infernal. That's not terrible.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
3, 6, 9, 10, 12. We can do 16 points of damage here. I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. What do I want to do? Do I want to kill off his Cleric? I'm going to kill off his Cleric because I don't want him drawing some card. And then we'll keep putting damage into him.
Yeah.
Let's keep board control. I didn't want his Cleric helping him draw some card that might, you know, turn the game at all. I don't know what he could draw at this point. 2, 4, 6, 7. We can do 11 points of damage this turn. 12 with the Dread Infernal. Yeah, he really does need Holysnowva. I mean, he may not have one. Yep. I know, attack with the Imp first, so I'm gonna Dread Inferno. Not my first rodeo. Alright, so we need 13 points of damage. We can do 4, 8, 9. I think we just go ahead and get as much out as we can. Let's play the Azure Drake and see what we get. Oh, Doomguard. Oh, nice. He'll be fine. Okay. So, 2, 4... 2, 4, 5, 6... We can do 11 points of damage this turn. And we're going to lose our Dread Infernal. I'm okay. Well, let's do Soulfire first.
So many.
Oh, Soulfire might discard our Doomguard. Ah.
Yeah.
Almost out of time.
I'm gonna play the Doomguard.
Summon me. A paltry.
Gets a bigger minion on the field.
Send the big guy.
Either way, we do 5 points of damage, but now we do 5 points of damage and have a minion on the field. Versus the Soulfire, 5 points of damage and risk possibly discarding our Doomguard. So took a chance there. I mean, we could have maybe ended the game that way, but I mean, look, we're at 28 health. Why take risks? Yeah, if he had thought stole my Twisty Nether, that would have been a sad day. Very true. Alright, so won the first game. Let's continue on with game 2 in this Warlock Arena series. Deck worked pretty well. He never really had an answer. The early aggression kept him on his back foot. So yeah, worked well. They changed the music, didn't they? It's not the straight carnival music anymore, is it? Am I crazy? Or is it the same and I just have been away for 4 days and hoped it changed?
Your soul shall be mine.
Maybe I've just been away 4 days and hoped it changed. I guess this is okay. Hopefully we draw a 1-drop here. Soulfire's not terrible. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit of a slow start here. Fortunately, we're against a priest, so I mean, he's not going to heal us to death early.
Is someone injured?
We could Murloc Tidehunter. He's going to get a card out of it. He's going to get 2 cards out of it. I'm just going to draw a card. Yeah, I may Soulfire it next turn. Fortunately, we have some nice cards that I don't want to lose because of Soulfire, but I may not have a choice. Alright, so we can Soulfire... and Murloc or an Imp Master. Alright. You think Sense and Soulfire?
Possibilities.
Alright. I'm good with that. Alright, Imp Master's not terrible. So we'll have 4 mana. Hopefully he drops a 2 health minion. We can drain life and flame Imp. Demolisher's not going to do it. Well, it's not terrible. We put our own Demolisher out. Flame it.
I'll surprise on it.
Hopefully his Demolisher doesn't kill our imp, but it did. Boo. But we'll have the Doomguard next turn. We could Doomguard. I think I'd rather... Let's see. I think Sinjin's a better choice.
Tadingo!
Job's done.
Yeah, this priest is definitely better. But we also had a much slower start. Considering we have like 7 1-drops and we got, what, nothing. Yeah, true. I could have dropped a couple of cards.
I wonder.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Dread and kill his taunt. He's gonna be able to trade after that, though. We'll have the biggest minion on the field, so we'll be set for that.
Job's done.
Demolisher's putting in some work. I'll Stormwind Champion next turn. Less scared of it in Arena, but of course with a Priest, you always got to be wary of mind control once they hit turn 8. I do think after the patch, Priests are a pretty decent class. I haven't looked at the last tournament results to see if any Priest was in the top 8 or not. Hey Snow, have you looked at Jado's video to see what he says about your deck yet? That one?
What you want?
Drain Life will be good. We can take out his Taunter here. We could Stormwind Champion, but I think I'm actually gonna go this route.
I feel icky.
Oh, that's cool, Snow. Yeah, I haven't looked at Jada's video for this week yet. Can you guys see my cat? She's like totally up in my grill. Trying to get some love. Yeah, Holysnowva made a weapon spell power Paladin deck.
Let me change your mind.
Cabal Shadow Priested. Boo. Avenging Wrath is such a nasty card. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. If we Summoning Portal, this will be... We can play our Doomguard and our Tidehunter. We're going to have to chuck our Stormwind Champion if we do that.
I wonder.
But it gives us good board position. That's what I'm gonna do.
Dares summon me? A paltry task.
So the good thing now is this Emperor Cobra really doesn't have too many choices to go after. I mean, he'll probably hit the summoning portal because that way his Emperor Cobra will stay alive. But then he's got 2 big minions on the field for next turn, and well, yeah, 2 big minions on the field for next turn. Mind Control would obviously be perfect for him, or best for him. He could Emperor Cobra against one of the 2 big minions, but then he leaves Summoning Portal on the field, so... Yeah, we do need to take that Demolisher out. I will kill it this turn unless he kills a bunch of my stuff. Pretty even game. Now, of course, the one thing is we don't have any cards, but we're a Warlock, so we can do something about that. Remind me what Greenskin does now. Is he the one that gives your weapon +1/+1 when after the patch, right? So you have to take out the bigger minion there. That's probably the right play. It's probably the right play given where we're at in health. I may have actually killed a summoning portal, but we'll see. No, he's got a freeze as well. Alright, well that makes more sense now. The good news is we'll be able to play probably anything we get. Oh, let's see. We can heal our... Let's draw a card. Let's draw another card.
I hope you like my invention.
I could kill my own token to draw another card. I think I'll save Mortal Coil for another day.
My eyes are open.
So the reason I healed my guy was now as a 5/6, that means he can't trade with his 5/5. Well, he doesn't need to. Never mind. But that was the rationale behind it. So this is gonna get tough here. Hellfire wouldn't be a terrible pull for us. Or even Twisting Nether. Ah, there's Twisting Nether. Let's draw a card and see what we get. Voidwalker. Alright. So we could Twisting Nether and reset. We could Mortal Coil our own guy, Twisting Nether next turn. We're gonna take 8 damage in the meantime. Yeah, if I kill my dude, though, I can't use Twisting Nether. I won't have enough mana. I'm tempted to take the 8 damage here and let him overextend. It's a risk, but that's what I'm gonna try to. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's see. Hopefully, he doesn't play a ton of damage out of nowhere, like a Mind Blast and something else. That's gonna be 10 damage, but he put another big minion out. Hopefully, he plays one more minion and we get the Twisting Nether will really give us some value. Alright, well, it's not terrible though. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and Twisting Nether. Well, we're gonna draw a card regardless, right? Well, we'll probably Voidwalker. Actually, you know what? We'll Voidwalker after that. So let's Twisting Nether. And we'll get our Voidwalker out.
Why do you call?